Imagine being stranded on a mysterious island, encountering a strange, terrifying creature that leaves you with more questions than answers. This is not a plot from a movie but a true account from Islamic history, narrated by Tameem Dari, a companion of the Prophet Muhammad (PBUH). The creature he encountered was none other than Jassasa, a name that sends shivers down the spine for its direct connection to one of the most frightening figures in Islamic eschatology, the Dajjal. Jassasa is described as an extraordinary being, neither fully human nor entirely beast-like. Her eerie description, strange behavior, and cryptic message to Tameem Dari have made her one of the most enigmatic figures in Islamic tradition. Who was she? Was she real, or was she a symbolic warning? In today's video, we'll unravel the story of Jassasa as narrated in authentic Hadith. We'll explore her mysterious role in Islamic teachings, the connection to Dajjal, and the lessons her story holds for us. But that's not all. We'll also dive into intriguing theories from history and even examine parallels in other religious texts and folklore. Stay tuned as we uncover the mystery of Jassasa and how her story continues to fascinate believers and historians alike. By the end, you might find yourself questioning, was Jassasa simply a creature, or a sign of something far greater? The story of Jassasa comes from a fascinating narration by Tameem Dari, may Allah be pleased with him, a companion of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. His encounter with this mysterious creature took place on a deserted island, and the details of this event were shared with the Prophet, peace be upon him, who later narrated them to his companions. This remarkable event begins when Tameem Dari, along with a group of companions, set sail on a voyage. They were seasoned sailors, accustomed to the unpredictable nature of the sea. However, on this particular journey, their ship was caught in a powerful storm that raged for weeks. Battling the ferocious winds and towering waves, they were eventually cast ashore on an uninhabited island. As they explored the island for signs of life or food, they stumbled upon an extraordinary creature. The creature had an otherworldly appearance, covered entirely in thick, matted hair, to the extent that they could not discern its face from its back. It spoke to them in a voice that was both eerie and intelligent, asking, "Who are you?" Startled but composed, they answered her questions, and in return, she introduced herself as Jassasa. Jassasa warned them not to linger on the island and directed them to a nearby monastery where a man was confined. Her cryptic behavior and strange appearance left the group both frightened and curious. Who was this creature? Why was she on this island? Following Jassasa's instructions, Tameem Dari and his companions cautiously approached the monastery. Inside, they found a man bound in chains. His appearance was unlike any they had seen before, massive in size, with a commanding presence, yet restrained. This man introduced himself as the Dajjal, the false messiah prophesied in Islamic eschatology. The Dajjal interrogated them about the state of the world. Had the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, appeared in Arabia? Were the Arabs following him? He asked about specific signs of the Day of Judgment, such as the water levels of Lake Tiberias and the springs of Zugar. When Tameem Dari and his group confirmed that these events were unfolding, the Dajjal revealed his identity and chillingly declared, "Soon, I will be released." Terrified by this encounter, they fled the island as quickly as they could, returning to the safety of Medina. When Tameem Dari narrated this encounter to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the Prophet confirmed its authenticity. He gathered his companions and recounted the story in detail, validating the prophecy of the Dajjal and his eventual emergence. The Prophet, peace be upon him, also explained the significance of Jassasa in this narrative. As a scout or messenger for the Dajjal, she plays a pivotal role in Islamic eschatology. Her presence on the island and her cryptic behavior are a warning to humanity about the nearing trials of the end times. The story of Tameem Dari's encounter with Jassasa is rich with lessons for Muslims. It reinforces the reality of the unseen world and the existence of beings beyond human comprehension. It also serves as a reminder of the importance of faith and preparedness for the trials that are prophesied to occur before the Day of Judgment. Moreover, the encounter underscores the reliability of the Prophet Muhammad's, peace be upon him, prophecies. Every detail of this narration aligns with his teachings about the Dajjal, reminding believers of the truth and wisdom of Islamic eschatology. This encounter is unique not only in its content but also in its documentation. It is preserved in the authentic collections of Hadith, such as Sahih Muslim, making it a cornerstone in understanding Islamic teachings about the end times. From Tameem Dari's courage in narrating this extraordinary story to the Prophet's peace be upon him validation of its significance, this event is a powerful testament to the interconnectedness of the seen and unseen realms. The encounter with Jassasa continues to captivate scholars, believers, and historians alike. Was Jassasa simply a creature, or did she represent something more? Could this encounter hold deeper meanings about the cosmic balance between good and evil? As we delve deeper into the mystery of Jassasa, one thing becomes clear: her story is not just a tale of the past but a warning and lesson for the future. The story of Jassasa and its connection to the Dajjal finds significant backing in Islamic tradition, particularly through hadith and contextual references in the Quran. While the Quran does not mention Jassasa by name, certain verses hint at the existence of mysterious creatures and divine warnings, aligning with the hadith narrations of this enigmatic figure. The Quran speaks about extraordinary creations and beings in several verses, reminding humanity of the vastness and diversity of Allah's creation. For instance, Surah Al-Kahf 1850, "And when we said to the angels, prostrate to Adam, and they prostrated, except for Iblis. He was of the jinn and departed from the command of his Lord." This verse establishes that apart from humans, other beings like jinn exist with distinct characteristics, hinting at the possibility of even more extraordinary creatures like Jassasa. Surah Al-Anbiya 21:29-30, "And we created every living thing from water. Then will they not believe?" This could imply the existence of life beyond human comprehension, paving the way for belief in beings like Jassasa. Surah Al-Hujurat 49:13, "O mankind, we have created you from a male and a female and made you into nations and tribes that you may know one another." The reference to diverse creations may also extend to beings beyond human society. These verses collectively encourage Muslims to ponder the vastness of Allah's creation, preparing them for understanding mysterious beings like Jassasa. The most direct account of Jassasa comes from the hadith narrated by Tameem Dari, may Allah be pleased with him, recorded in Sahih Muslim. This hadith provides details about the encounter and its eschatological implications. The Prophet Muhammad's peace be upon him confirmation. The Prophet peace be upon him narrated the story of Jassasa to his companions, verifying its truth and emphasizing its importance. He described Jassasa as a creature tied to the events leading to the emergence of the Dajjal. Role as a messenger. Jassasa's role as the intermediary between Tameem Dari and the Dajjal is significant. The hadith mentions her as a creature who collects and shares information, warning humanity about the looming trials. Jassasa's story fits within the broader Islamic teachings about the signs of the hour, particularly the emergence of the Dajjal. The Prophet peace be upon him detailed these events in numerous ahadith. Sahih Bukhari. "There will be 30 impostors among my ummah, each claiming to be a prophet, but I am the seal of the prophets. No prophet will come after me." The encounter with the Dajjal is a forewarning of these impostors, making Jassasa's role crucial in understanding these signs. Sahih Muslim. "The Dajjal will emerge when people are at their lowest, facing trials and tribulations." Jassasa's revelation to Tameem Dari reflects the interconnectedness of these events and their significance in Islamic eschatology. Islamic scholars have analyzed the role of Jassasa as part of the unseen world. Some view her as a symbol of the extraordinary creation of Allah, meant to remind humanity of the limits of human knowledge. Others interpret her as a warning sign of the trials yet to come. By studying the Quranic verses and hadith narrations, Muslims are reminded of the importance of faith, preparation, and seeking refuge in Allah from the trials of the Dajjal and other tests of the end times. The references collectively build a powerful narrative that highlights the significance of Jassasa in Islamic teachings. The story of Jassasa and its connection to the Dajjal has parallels in other religious and cultural traditions, though the specifics often differ. These similarities suggest a shared human curiosity about mysterious beings and apocalyptic signs, though each tradition interprets them within its own framework. Christianity. In Christian eschatology, the concept of an Antichrist bears resemblance to the Dajjal. The Bible, particularly in 2 Thessalonians 2:3-4, describes a figure who will deceive humanity and claim divinity. While Jassasa is not explicitly mentioned in Christian texts, the idea of a harbinger or warning creature aligns with stories of prophets or messengers who foretell the coming of the Antichrist. The Book of Revelation also describes strange beasts as symbols of impending trials, which could draw a loose parallel to Jassasa's role as a herald. Judaism. Jewish traditions include references to apocalyptic figures and events, such as Armalus, a being described as a deceiver of Israel, similar to the Dajjal. While Jewish texts do not mention Jassasa, their focus on signs of the end times aligns with the Islamic understanding of creatures like her serving as a precursor to major eschatological events. Mythological perspectives. Beyond Abrahamic religions, myths in various cultures feature beings that act as watchers, messengers, or guardians of hidden truths. For example, in Greek mythology, the Sphinx posed riddles to travelers, serving as both a warning and a test. Such creatures echo Jassasa's unique role in Islamic tradition. These comparative views highlight a shared human fascination with the unknown and the belief in beings or events that signal transformative moments in history. Jassasa's story thus resonates beyond Islam, emphasizing universal themes of caution, faith, and the search for truth. The story of Jassasa is often analyzed through historical and geographic lenses, raising questions about the physical location of this mysterious encounter and its implications. While the Islamic tradition doesn't specify the exact location of Jassasa, it provides intriguing clues that have led to centuries of speculation. Historical context. Some scholars suggest that the island mentioned in the narration of Tameem Dari, peace be upon him, might have been an isolated or uncharted location in the ancient world. Considering the limited exploration and knowledge of distant lands during that time, an encounter on such an island could easily be perceived as otherworldly or supernatural. The fact that the story involves a maritime journey suggests that the Arabian Peninsula's maritime routes, perhaps in the Indian Ocean or Mediterranean Sea, could hold clues. Geographic theories. Over time, various theories have emerged regarding the possible location of the island. Socotra Island. Located near Yemen, Socotra is famous for its alien-like flora and isolated environment, which aligns with the mysterious and remote nature described in the Jassasa story. Malta or Crete. Some speculate that islands in the Mediterranean, known for their historical significance and myths, could be linked to the narrative. Unknown remote islands. The possibility of an uncharted or submerged island has also been entertained, particularly given the evolving understanding of geography over centuries. Historical parallels. In ancient traditions, islands were often depicted as places of mystery or danger. Greek mythology, for instance, speaks of the island of Aiaia, home to the sorceress Circe, where travelers encountered tests and trials. Similarly, Norse legends speak of mystical lands across the seas. Such stories mirror the enigmatic island where Jassasa resided, suggesting a universal human tendency to associate islands with the unknown. Modern interpretations. In modern times, some researchers explore the possibility of linking the Jassasa narrative with symbolic or metaphysical locations rather than physical ones. Could the island represent a threshold between the natural and supernatural realms? Such interpretations open up further debates but remain speculative. These historical and geographic speculations deepen the mystery of Jassasa, emphasizing the story's ability to inspire wonder and contemplation across generations. The story of Jassasa, as narrated by Tameem Dari, peace be upon him, offers profound lessons for believers, reflecting themes of faith, vigilance, and divine wisdom. First, it emphasizes the importance of being aware of the unseen realities that surround us. Jassasa's role as a messenger, guiding Tameem Dari, peace be upon him, to the Dajjal, serves as a reminder that not all encounters in life are ordinary. Believers are urged to stay spiritually prepared and grounded in their faith to discern truth from deception. Second, the encounter underlines the mercy and guidance of Allah SWT. Despite the fear and mystery surrounding Jassasa and the Dajjal, this story is a clear indication of divine warnings given to humanity. It teaches us to remain steadfast in prayer, seek knowledge, and prepare for trials foretold in the Quran and Hadith. Finally, the narrative highlights the interconnectedness of historical events and their relevance to the present and future. Reflecting on Jassasa's story encourages believers to see themselves as part of a larger divine plan, urging them to align their actions with the ultimate truth. This timeless account serves as a beacon of insight, urging us to remain firm in faith amidst the unknown. The story of Jassasa stands as one of the most intriguing narratives in Islamic history, weaving together themes of faith, prophecy, and divine warning. While much about Jassasa remains shrouded in mystery, its connection to the Dajjal and the encounter of Tameem Dari, peace be upon him, offers invaluable lessons for believers. This account compels us to reflect on the vastness of Allah's creation and the intricate ways in which divine plans unfold. It serves as a reminder of the trials foretold in the Quran and Hadith, urging us to remain steadfast in our faith and prepared for what lies ahead. Through this story, we learn the importance of vigilance, understanding the unseen, and the constant pursuit of knowledge in light of Islamic teachings. Ultimately, the tale of Jassasa is not just about an enigmatic creature, it is a call to deepen our spiritual awareness and trust in Allah's wisdom. As we ponder this narrative, we are reminded that some mysteries are left unsolved to test our faith and reliance on the ultimate truth. Stay connected to such fascinating insights by following our channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explorations of Islamic history and its timeless lessons.